Bang.
Oh damn! I totally have to do that. It's Wednesday, somewhere in the world. It's not Wednesday anymore for me. Sorry, but welcome back to Freezing Cold Takes. You know what it is. It's the good Austin, and thank you for being here on this channel. I saw everyone in the chat. Yo, S-Dot came in here, was like, first, oh, I'm second. Oh, sorry, S-Dot, bro, you're not first. Just like me, actually, I wasn't first in my own stream today, bro. First person here, and I gotta turn this down, bro. This is so loud. Hold up. Let me turn this down just a little bit. The first person here today in the stream was Skiiwalker Tha Jedi. What's up, dude? How you doing tonight?
Yo, what's going on, bro? I'm feeling great. Feeling glad to be here. Another Wednesday night, freezing cold takes with the cool table, ready to go.
We gotta turn up a little bit, man. We gotta raise your spirits. Homeboy had some real life just nonsense happening to him, bro. You ever just drop something? You're just like, oh.
Yeah. I dropped the rest of my in and out, y'all. I was extremely upset.
That is why at a very small portion of the stream, I'm gonna have to go into the Speed Force real quick, because him mentioning that is perfect. Because I got a little present, but I left it in the Speed Force. I will grab it quick, but we're not gonna do that just yet. Before we do that, we gotta bring in the Scarlet Speedster himself. I mean, Necron. What's up, Necron? How you doing, bro? How you doing?
Got the red shirt on tonight because I knew I'd be on Austin's stream. The Flash.
That,
yeah. It's the Crimson Necron. You know what's up?
I loved it. I was like, I always try to come up with a funny way to intro you guys every stream, and as soon as I look down, I'm like, how am I gonna bring Necron in? Oh, boom! Here it is. Like, just came out.
The Red Death, right? Or which one is
Red? Oh my God, though, that'd be so sick. Can you imagine if Lobo like got into the Speed Force somehow and got speedster powers? Oh my God, bro!
Jeez, it'd be over, dude.
Somebody write it. But yo, shout out to everyone in the chat real quick. We got a shout out. We got Lucas Ironside. We got Havoc. We got Kenneth Gardner here. The Batman was just telling me, he's like, yo, Flash, I need you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I got to go back into the Speed Force. You know, man. You already know. Maybe another time, kid. Bat Dan is here, obviously, and Steven. What's good, man? What's good? Everybody in the chat. I'm looking for Mama Bear. She probably fell asleep though, waiting for us. Honestly, she's gonna go on replay crew. Like, you guys took too long. I fell asleep. she be doing that, but man, I just wanted to say before we start, it feels like things are like heating up, bro. It feels like all of our posts are gaining more exposure. It feels like everything we're doing is like having more of a highlight now and having more of an impact. And it just speaks to like the effectiveness of everything we've done and everything we're doing and continue to do. Like, you can't say that we switched up, right? From the jump. You can't say that we started to do something, right? Like, and we never stopped. If anything, we just like stopped taking people's BS. That was about it. And we put the foot down. Sometimes you gotta put the foot down and be like, nah, this is where the buck stops. Like, we're not doing that for this and this reason, because this reason was the same from the jump, and we haven't switched up, and we won't switch up, and that's why it's going to continue to be this effective, bro. So I wanted to highlight that real quick. And how long also did somebody make an account, wait all day for this stream when I posted this? You know what I mean? Like, got nothing better to do. But anyways, thank you for being here.
Just make sure y'all smash the like button.
Yeah, while your records ain't here, real quick before you get smashed out of here, make sure you're hitting the like button. Appreciate that.
Probably quicker than the Flash can eat a box of burritos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got crumbs all over the fingers, bro. Don't get it all in keyboard. But, dude, there's nothing that's gonna stop what we're doing. Like I said, it's the momentum just seems to be growing, bro. Like, if you post something, one of us at least, and even people that like are just in the chat. Like, I see some of Havoc's posts like having mad views and mad like likes. I'm like, damn, Havoc, okay, Havoc, what's good? So I just appreciate, man. I just wanted to say again, if you guys haven't been reminded this week, we appreciate you. Everyone who's been rocking with it can see the reality of what's going on, the potential of everything. And honestly, like, recently I've been able to have more discussions. Like, I don't know what I did on my Twitter. Like, I went through and I blocked a bunch of people, and I like left some discussions and everything. And if somehow new people are like getting exposure and they're actually asking questions, they might come off like brash at first, or a little bit aggressive, but it's just because you got to understand that people, if they fear what they don't understand, or they'll make fun of something that they don't understand, and it's just because a lot of times they don't have the information that we do. They don't know these things about Netflix. They don't know that Justice League Unlimited is on Netflix, animated series is on Netflix, the deal that they have with Sandman and Sweet Tooth and all of that, the fact that Zack Snyder's Justice League has been on Netflix internationally before. They don't know all of that. And literally, I had a conversation with a person on Twitter today. We were just saying that. I was like, no. He was like, well, why would they be interested? Well, I don't know. Here's the reason why, and like just screenshot of my Netflix or whatever. And we went through a whole discussion, and at the end of it, I don't know. He didn't reply to me, and I just take that as okay. Like, I think he understood at this point. Like, all right, I get it. There's a possibility. There's no arguing against it that there is a possibility, and the fact that they're even in talks now to get old HBO Max originals on Netflix now, even co-producing, co-financing, like, possibilities are endless, dude. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are right now. How you guys feel right now on the movement, and do you guys feel the same way? Am I the only one who feels like we're gaining momentum? So I want Necron to go first, and Sky, you can say your thoughts.
Are we getting momentum, dude?
More.
I mean, they're talking to WB about acquiring Zack's DC catalog. And you think Netflix is going to get that and say, oh, but that cliffhanger, we don't care about that. Netflix is probably like, man, if we get that, why aren't we going to finish this story? Because it's awesome. Let's get it all on here. And I brought this up before, Austin. Trajectory. How recently did they put the animated Justice League on Netflix? Like a month or so?
Yeah, literally like a month and a half, maybe.
Yeah, that was to me like them testing the waters with these characters on their network to see how things are going, and apparently it's going pretty good. The last cartoons and serial JLU was apparently trending. If you turned on Netflix, it was trending during our watch along. So, the betas can say what they want. The only reason they're fighting back so hard is because the scarier you get, the harder you try. You know what I mean? To shoot it down because the walls are closing in. So they're just, like getting really paranoid in their corner. Just, doesn't know anything. I don't know, but it's not true. Liar. That it just kind of becomes like, I don't even know, dude. Just dribble, from a crazy person. Like, who's listening to you anymore? You sound like a nutcase, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, yeah, man.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I was just about to go where Necron was going because the more that I keep seeing this foolishness,
yes,
right? It's like, yo, I almost kind of feel bad for some of these people, right? Like, it's like, yo, like you literally just keep coming here and saying the same things, and it's like, it don't matter what happens, right? There's gonna come in here and say the same things, right? Like, yo, we could literally be in a world where we know that Netflix and WBD are talking and fucking negotiating, and they'll still come in here. The sale movement's over, guys. It's done, right? Like, yo, it doesn't matter if they just confirm that that they're talking.
it's like the dude that has the sign, the world's ending tomorrow and tomorrow
Right?
passed, but they're there again the next day saying the same thing. Like, well, didn't you just say it was ending yesterday? Well, it was ending tomorrow. I was wrong, And dude, you sound crazy. Stop, man.
I screenshotted a lot of tweets today. I'm like, oh, it'll never happen. Okay. Screenshot. Oh, okay. You're delusional. Okay.
Instead of waiting for cool table chats and Skiiwalker chats, get up, maybe walk around the block with your dog,
Do
get
something.
some cardio going, get your brain function working again. It's all clogged up right now. You need to get some blood flow in the system.
Yeah, something.
Some breathing, some oxygen up there. You might have some clarity, my friend. You need some clarity. Get up tomorrow morning. Be a better person. Wake up at 6 a.m. and walk your dog around the block. Maybe you can hang a hot dog in front of it, and the dog. Well, maybe you can hang a hot dog in front of you too for motivation, and just. I guarantee you will feel better by the end of the week.
Yo,
that's my necrovation for you today, bro. You got some necrovation now. You tell me how that goes next time we stream. How that walk around the block went.
Let's see if you got any gain clarity, some newfound gain clarity.
You get that oxygen flowing, you'll be surprised how much clarity you have.
That's all you need to do, bro. Oh, but I would say though, if you're in the Midwest, don't go outside right now because your air quality is not good. Do not go outside because they cannot breathe the air. But still, that's probably not to no concern to these betas who are in these chats and
it's better than not moving.
Right, exactly.
It's better than being a lurker in these chats and coming in here under fake accounts every single night. Like, it's way better than that, bro.
In order to wake up before 6 a.m. or at 6 a.m., bro, you gotta get out from under the rock. So I don't think that's gonna happen, homeboy. But
okay, I got another plan for you.
Okay.
Let's stop with this. I'll stop, I promise. Okay, you get up and you go to the refrigerator all day, but instead of getting something out of it, just get up and go to it, but don't get anything and come back. That'll be your cardio, right? You just get up and
Bro.
you'll burn calories instead of making calories. It's a really good ideal too. So you might want to try that.
We gotta
No more.
Yeah, we gotta keep on track anyways. And shout out to the chat because we need not mention any trifling people who just want to shout all the time the same thing. Go ahead, Sky. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I'm typing something in the back chat for y'all. Y'all go ahead and chill.
Perfect. So regardless of people always go in our chats for no reason and just need our attention, I wanted to go again and had to ask, how are you feeling right now in the state of things? And how you feel about where we're going forward, bro? He's still gotta type that out. Give him a little.
Oh snap! Hey, hold on 1 second. This shit is wacky, yo. Hey, we back to it, right?
Shout out to Super Gold Corey. I want to say he said that his notifications were blowing up because of me. Yo, Super Bro, you gotta change your Twitter notification settings.
Okay.
You gotta change those around so you don't get all those.
All right, I'm back.
Go ahead, Sky. Go ahead. How you feeling about the question? How you feeling about things, bro? How you feeling about things right now with the South movement? How you feeling going forward?
Oh my God, yo, go ahead and check that back chat real quick. So now here's the thing, right? I feel tremendous about where the campaign stands right now. If you look at where we are coming from where this thing began back in early January, right after New Year's, right? With the fandom being at its lowest point probably ever after Cavill announced that he was no longer going to be our Superman, right? And you fast forward till now, and we still have like a viable option to be able to have him back, even after this man announced that he was done, right? Like we created a lane, right? And we did nothing but stick to the plan. And all of this was to be effective in what we were doing, right? And to continue to push forward and to really just try to get this thing done as quickly as possible and as effectively as possible. And I think that everything that you guys have been seeing, right, with look, even if you take out, right, my scoop, it's funny me saying that now because I got a scoop now, right? You know what I'm saying? But even if you take out my scoop, right, literally, if you just look at the breadcrumb trail from us starting this campaign to, getting the support in our very first trending day from Wayne T. Carr, right? And with all this stuff going on, Meepy Maud jumping into the fray, Zack Snyder liking all of these hashtag posts on Vero, right? And that's, notwithstanding everything that happened at Full Circle, right? Where I actually asked Zack and all that, right? About how he felt about our movement. I got to ask him that question on the third day, and Zack said, yeah, pretty much he's all in, right? And the whole cast and crew pretty much sounded like they were all in. So the fan base is there. The cast and crew seem to all be there. And then if not anything else, right, Zack literally signed my poster saying, yo, like, go forward, sale movement, right? Take this thing on home. Which is exactly right, and which is exactly what we've been doing. So, with this recent confirmation, right? Because it's confirmed that they're negotiating, so we can no longer say, right, that Netflix and WBD ain't talking, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody able to really say that anymore, right? And then if you add in what I heard recently, right? Which is that, which is that they actually are also negotiating for the Snyder Cut and Zack's other DC projects, right? Like BVS, Man of Steel, and even inquired about the Ayer cut, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, they're actually talking about one of the studios that's actually inquiring about the Ayer cut.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. That hasn't tried to move the fan base on to the Schumacher cut, right? Like, 'cause that's literally what's happening. Like, literally, you have.
Like they can look at the analytics and understand them. It's wild, dude.
Right? Like it's literal. Like, it's a literal sense that it was the same thing. Like, you had a movie that was put out that was meddled with from the studio. People thought it was cool, but there's an alternate, darker take, more serious take that was really what the director was going for, right? And it's literally the same thing. It's just like, yo, and here you go. Here's 2 free screenings, right? So, yeah, for anybody trying to, trying to say that hashtag sell is not viable, is not the most effective way to see the return of Zack Snyder's projects and to see him be able to finish his arc. I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'm done yelling into the Phantom Zone, right? Which is WBD, right? They literally just announced their new Superman, right? Like, while we're over here asking them to bring back and trying to trend him. Yo, real talk, right? Like, I got a question. You know what? Let me ask y'all two, right? I ain't even gonna ask the audience. I'm gonna ask y'all two, right? I would like to know what trending Henry Cavill Superman is going to do. Like, I don't know what that does. like, I do not know what that does.
It doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, unfortunately, dude.
It just trends Henry Cavill's Superman. That's all.
Unless you're just typing, if you're typing in Henry Cavill Superman in that order, even if there's some words in between them, the algorithm will pick that up and Henry Cavill Superman will trend that way. You don't have to hashtag it. You can just type that out and then hashtag
no. I mean, no, here's what I mean by that.
No, yeah, I know.
What is it going to do? Right? Like, literally.
Zero.
Are we going to sit here and just keep trending Henry Cavill Superman? Why is it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what that does.
You need like a verb and a noun in a sentence to make it kind of make sense. So if you got a noun and...
But just like, what? Like, what? Henry Cavill Superman, what? Like, are they going to bring him back? Right? Are they going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Are they going to make a new Superman movie with him? Right? Like, are they going to bring Henry Cavill back at WBD? Like, what are they just announced their new Superman.
Yeah. I don't think they're interested in Henry Cavill Superman over there, dude.
Bro, like, yo, I love Cavill. We trying to secure his return with this hashtag sales ZJ to Netflix, hashtag sales Snyderverse to Netflix. My question is, what does trending that do, like, it to bring him back? Or are we just yelling into the Phantom Zone still? Like, yo, they moved on. Like, I don't, like, yo, literally, if this didn't tell you, this dude, like, yo, and here, and no disrespect to David Corn Sweat, right? Because he didn't ask to,
he's an actor, he's getting a job,
right?
I mean, that's his job.
Absolutely, yeah, right. But their intentions with this are very clear. Like, they're clearly going in a very different direction. Right? Very different direction. So what are we to do? Are we to continue to yell into the Phantom Zone? Right? And ask them to do things that they clearly aren't going to do? right? Ask them to bring back Zach when we know that they're not going to do that, right? It's like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, I think that we all need to kind of focus on making our energy more effective as a whole.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
the viable option of maybe Henry Cavill at Netflix.
Yeah,
as Superman,
like something like this, something like that.
Hey, I know one thing.
That's more realistic than the other one, to be honest.
Yo, right? Yo, they about to have Cavill Light over there, right? Like Cavill's long lost stepbrother.
That's such a
right?
funny thing to say.
Yeah,
it's so
he does
true.
like a stepbrother or something.
It does. It's so true, man. He's the little brother, like a little cousin, maybe, bro. Like, geez.
I mean, honestly, I'm not ragging on the dude personally, but it looks like Superboy. This is Superman.
I mean,
man,
that's Superboy, dude.
Superboy is perfect. Yeah, not Superman though, unfortunately.
No, not Superman.
Yeah, dude. No, I totally agree with you there. And yeah, hashtagging Henry Cavill Superman isn't gonna do anything, I guess, but like keep the memory alive. But as far as if you want to bring him back, like the most effective way is gotta be the cell movement, dude. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
I'm not about no in memoriams, playing no eulogies, right? I'm not about trying to keep the spirit of the spirit is cell, yo. Look, look. Let's say that this cell thing happens, right? My question is, like, how's everybody gonna feel? Right? That they were sitting here like just acting as if like this thing wasn't viable this whole time.
Bro, for real, bro. That's what I mean. That's why I took some screenshots. I mean, we just taking screenshots. You wanna be completely rude and offensive online to us for no reason, just because of an idea. If you're trying to make up nonsense and create revisionist history just because of an idea, like we are here to record the history ourselves and show it to the world, And that's exactly what we're doing. You can say whatever you want. Just because you say something, right, doesn't mean that it's a fact. Okay. Hey, Necron.
Yes,
I'm a unicorn. It's a
in
fact.
Your mind,
it's a
in your
fact.
mind, you're a unicorn.
It's a fact. You're gonna tell me I'm not a unicorn right now, dude?
No, hey man, in your mind, yeah, you're a unicorn.
So you're telling me I'm not a unicorn right now? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Not to me. No, you're not a unicorn.
Dude, I'm a unicorn. There's no way anything you just said is real because I'm
you're
for sure
not the number
a unicorn.
one draft pick. That's
dude. I'm for sure a unicorn. I got a horn on my head, dude. I'm for sure a unicorn. That's the type of logic, though. That's the same type of logic there. Like
I know
they want to,
fantasy land bullshit. So all fantasy land bullshit.
Just because you guys say something or you read something online does not mean it's true. I wish we could Snopes half the things that is said out there or said in our chats or said by burners. But the great thing is there's real human beings who are part of this community. And shout out to you all in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Real people who are here, night in, night out, every week. They're part of these engagement events, the trending events. They contribute to the community with their own art, with their own memes, and just their personality in general, right? So those real people, you real people in the chat, we appreciate you. And because of this team that we have, there's no bringing it down. There's no just saying something and having a whole collective mass people agree with it. How does this keep going? How do we keep moving? How does the momentum keep building? It's because we have people who actually understand. And just because you don't doesn't mean that what you say to yourself in your head is a fact, or in your mind or online. Like, it doesn't mean that that's a fact. I'm not a unicorn. That's the fact. and it's not. And my opinion might be that I'm a unicorn, but I'm factually not a unicorn. So the same applies to things that are said online, and the same applies to anyone who's watching this and wants to say something to themselves, even about themselves or somebody else. Like, that's just what you say to yourself. It is not a fact. Besides,
so I'm not Lobo. I'm not Lobo, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. And I'm not the Flash either, man. I'm slow.
Look, let me say this, right? Because the people that have been here, like rocking out, being in the chats and showing up to into the engagement events. Oh yeah, and y'all make sure to check that back chat too. It's some wackiness right there, right? Like not only has the people that have been rocking out with us and stuff this whole time, that they've been almost like the real MVPs, right? When it comes to these situations, right? Because they've been sitting there and they've been showing up, they've been rocking out, they've been hashtagging, they've been following the ROEs, right? Like they've been following the ROEs, and they've been really helping push this thing and make it what it is, right? They've really been there this whole time, and as I've been saying, right, time and time again, when, like, literally, if and when this thing comes to fruition, the people that have been rocking out this entire time, they will be the ones that are the most rewarded when this thing actually comes to fruition, right? Like, all these people because like, Sil made a great point. Like, it's not going to change. Even if it does get sold to Netflix, it's just going to turn into something else. Like, these people are just obsessed with whatever we do, right? So, like, they won't come over there and be like, yo, hey, great idea, Sky. It really came to fruition and you guys worked it all out and blah, 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 blah. They're not going to do that, right? It's just going to turn into something else. It's going to turn into something else, right? And then we'll be having these conversations about the, like, whatever we get being compromised, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all these things, right? So it's never going to stop. And, you know, I'm getting used to that now, but just take this time out if you've been rocking out with us, yo, this is a time for you guys to feel great and to be galvanized and energetic and really feel great about what's going on, because there are wonderful things on the horizon. And some of that is even spilling into the public. Like, we're literally hearing about, like, it's confirmed they're talking. So that's why they over here creating all these accounts and trying to, you know, disrupt things. And it's fine, right? But hey, at the end of the day, the more you know.
If only I could post that on here, bro. If only I could post that. But yeah, man, you're absolutely right, man. And the more it ramps up, the more they're gonna feel I don't know, attack them for whatever reason and play victim for whatever reason.
It's their job to do what they're doing. We all know it.
Exactly.
It's just their job.
It's the job.
We know, if you don't think we don't know, we know it's your job. So just keep doing what you gotta do.
Good job.
Right? Yo, just like, you know, a lot of us go out there and we clock in. A lot of these people clock in to be in a beta. You know what I'm saying? Like, when these streams start, they gotta clock in and they gotta go in the chats and try to disrupt, right? They gotta stream snipe. They gotta, hey, it's their job. This is like a job for super beta.
I can find a problem with anything. Yay! I can play victim in any scenario.
Right. Like, I can literally just sit there and sit in your chat and just find things to cry victim about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
anything. Literally
And Super Beta definitely wears the trunks too, I bet. Yeah.
Dude, super hyped up, bro. Yeah, dude. And they're gonna be white tidy whities. That's what they are. They're not just trunks. They're white tidy whities, bro. Yeah, crazy. It's typical, just a typical Wednesday. Shout out to everyone in the chat being vigilant. And that's how it is. Mikey, you are not innocent, bro. Stop saying that. You're like 007, bro. That's the I should get a clip of 007 coming through and shooting us every time, and the screen goes red. That's us whenever we get the DMs of what's the news. But shout out Mikey, thanks for stopping through, man. You keep me busy. Skies keep me busy. I love working for the syndicate and producing this stuff, man. It's an absolute dream. So can't wait for the future, bro. Thanks for stopping through on a late night for you over there in the West Coast. But yo, we're getting we're half hour into the show, and I did not even ask my first question yet, because that's just how it goes. We just go by the how we want to go with the breeze here. But my first question, now that we're talking about Netflix, and now that we're bringing up the fact that they're actually in talks and they've been inquiring about the Ayer cut and all that. I didn't put the Ayer cut in there, but I guess this is an honorable mention. The Emerald cut is an honorable mention as well. I was thinking more towards the future in this question, and it's a cool little game, I guess, which will gauge all of your guys' expectation on what you want. Man of Steel 2, the Batfleck movie, Wonder Woman 3. We watch one, we cancel one, and one we watch later. So go ahead, take your time a little bit. I got a little I'm not gonna I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. But for me it was kind of easy. I feel like for whatever reason it came to me easy. So I guess I'll wait to give mine. I want to see if maybe anybody in the chat likes this question too. What up, Josh? Thanks for stopping through.
Josh, what's up, bro?
If that's what I'm seeing is correct. If I miss you, my bad, homeboy. Oh no, you are there. Yeah, there we are.
Shout out to Josh Herrera. Real talk.
Josh says love his community and what it's all about. At the end of the day,
Josh is one of the most enthusiastic members of this community.
If not the most, dude.
I can't. Yeah,
the mascot, bro. And it's honestly like it's an honor that the fact that he's become like endeared with our community as well, because real people, when they come in here and they experience it for themselves, and they use their own logic and make their own decisions and form their own conclusions, it's crazy how they just assimilate. You know what I mean? They're just not even like that's the word to use, but they're just a part of the group like instantly, and that's what happened with Josh. So, yo, shout out to Josh, shout out to everyone in the chat. Future Tron, what's up, man? Hashtagging the cool table. And so that's giving you guys a little bit of time, give a chat a little bit of time to answer too. So watch one, which means we're watching one now. We have to cancel one, which means we're never watching one, and one we're gonna watch later. So what is your picks on that, Sky?
I'm stuck, man. Because I know which one is canceled, and I'm sorry to say, but it's Wonder Woman 3. Right. But I don't know which one I'm watching first, Man of Steel. Because, like, I really want that Batfleck movie. Right? Yeah. I crave that. I need that. But that Brainiac shit sounded next level, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, yo. I don't know. You know, yeah. I'm probably gonna watch Man of Steel 2 first. I'm like leaning more towards that.
That's probably, I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta see that Man of Steel with Brainiac, dude. Come on, that's.
I know, bro. We've just been waiting so long,
and I can catch Batflick later.
After, yeah. Sorry.
Perfect the Batflick movie because they're already getting ready to do pre-production on Man of Steel, so you bring the people in.
There. Man. Right. That's why I said that too. And let me see what we got for Lawlessness. Said watch Man of Steel 2, watch later Batfleck, cancel WW3. That is literally my pick too, and that's because we were on the cusp, man. We felt like we were right there to like touching Man of Steel 2. You know what I mean?
Okay, but let me throw in a monkey wrench into this.
Mm-hmm.
What if it was going to be Zach's? What was it? 1849 Wonder Woman, or
That would be sweet, dude.
That movie sounded pretty sick, dude. That
I don't know. Like,
okay. All right. Well, hold on. The only way to make this a truly even question is if Zach is going to direct all three. Now that makes it more interesting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's a Zach directed Man of Steel 2 or a Zach directed Batfleck movie or a Wonder Woman 1854 directed by Zach, oh yeah, see, then that shit gets a whole lot spicier, right?
It does, bro. It does.
That's gonna be because it's gonna be savage, dude. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. But
yeah, I mean, dude, the Zach directed Batfleck movie. That can be R-rated.
Woo! If that's the case, okay. If that's the case, I have to cancel Man of Steel 2 then, and then we go Batfleck first, and then 1854 second would be like watch later. We'll watch Wonder Woman 1854 later because, dude, just seeing her in that war, I'm just thinking about like, all right, how badass are the fights gonna be? Like Superman fights are sweet,
top
but like
tier, dude.
Seeing Wonder Woman kill a bunch of like a-holes in an old war like that, I think I would want to see that more. I would, I do like history pieces a lot. The one thing that I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, actually. One thing I really enjoyed about the first Wonder Woman was how they depicted England back in like 1918. Because when you're going in on London back then, all you see is smoke. It's just so much smoke from the Industrial Revolution. You're like, and it hit. I'm like, oh man, that's exactly how it would look back then. Like, you don't even think about it though. And they obviously CGI'd all the new buildings out, so it looked like it was old 1980. I'm like, oh, it really got me. I was like, I thought that drew me in. I was like, okay, we're in this time period. We're really there. And if they could do that with 1854, sheesh, that would be so cool, dude. That would be so cool.
Yo, Austin, I just had a thought. You should ask your question and then let us handle that while you go hop on the speed force real quick.
Well, that was the question. That was the question, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic, and then you guys.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Yeah.
So that is, and I wanted to get Mr. J instantly WW3 canceled. Yeah, dude. Easy. Integrity says easy. MS2 now. Man of Steel 2 now. Wonder Woman 3 canceled. Batfleck.
You see, but that was before I switched it up.
Yeah, that was before you switched it up. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. On the flip, though, Brainiac tips the scales. Yeah, that's true. Batfleck is getting old. How long is later? Ooh, that's true, dude. 1854. 1854 bumps everything. Yo, it's hilarious. Batman was asleep, but he had to get his phone real quick to answer. Batfleck movie, cancel Wonder Woman 3, watch Man of Steel 2 later. Typical Batman fan. Still Man of Steel 2. Wow, Integrity is a Superman fan, huh? Batfleck is priority. Man of Steel. Wow, later. I love you still, Wonder Woman. Sorry, you got the X. That's hilarious, dude. You're still okay with Affleck directing? Is that Bane or Banyo? In that mix, what the heck is that? Am I missing that? What's that spelling?
I think he's saying Bane.
Bane though, and that.
I don't know.
If he directed Bane, like a Bane movie, that would be sweet though too. That would be sweet. Yeah, I thought that was a cool question to kind of see like where everyone's priorities would be. And yeah, obviously if the content of the movie changed, if the storyline of the movie changed, it changes things. If the directors change, it changes things. It all depends. That's a fun thing about speculation. That's my favorite thing to do in this fandom. Is just like, yo, what are the what ifs? I don't like to think about the impossibilities. I like to think about the possibilities, man. Every time I'm going to side with that. So thank you, everyone, for playing along. But with that being said, I believe the next topic is all the way down at the end here. Oh, right. We got to finish out. What is the legacy of Superman right now? Huh. Like that play on words. But not only should we
Oh
talk
my
about
goodness.
the legacy of Superman, but the potential legacy of Batman, everything, dude. What is the legacy of DC in general right now? Where is it at? What do you look at it as a company in whole? And what do you guys think they have to do in order to save it? As I assume lifelong DC fans, just like me. So if you guys could go ahead and take that away, I'm gonna hop in the Speed Force quick and be right back.
I'll start.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying to come off mute. But yeah, like yo, I've been a DC fan ever since I was a little bitty kid, man.
Yes,
You know, I was a wee young lad when Batman '89 came out, right? Saw Batman Returns, all that stuff. I was super into the animated series. Saw Batman Mask of the Phantasm in theaters, right? I'm talking about like, you know, all that type stuff, right? So
yes, sir.
I go back a little bit, you know, and yeah, I've been a fan of these characters for quite some time. So seeing the current state of DC is really like troublesome and almost heartbreaking for me in certain aspects, especially knowing back in 2016, like how poised they were to take over this entire thing. Like they literally had like, yo, you know, I talk about this all the time. It was like star-studded talent behind the camera, in front of the camera, right? Just like all these legendary actors and A-list stars and Oscar winners, Oscar nominees, just real thespians, Necron, right?
Yeah.
Like really like real thespians, bro. Right? Like all over the place, right? From Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner, Lawrence Fishburne, Jeremy Irons, Ben Affleck,
It's
Will
crazy
Smith,
about it. Yes,
right? Like there's all these things going on that have really, you know, they really have fallen far, Necron, from where they were. We were at a point where, you know, their first 4 films was out. They were on pace to keep outpacing Marvel by a wide margin, right? And now we're at a point where they just released what is a good to great movie,
yes.
right? In The Flash, and it couldn't even break $100 million opening weekend,
Terrible.
right? You know, a flagship character for DC, a flagship Justice League member, right?
With
Couldn't even break
Batman's in it.
with 2 Batman, right?
Legendary Batmans. Yeah.
And it is a good to great movie, right? And so, you know, this is literally the fruit that we've seen that has been planted just by taking out that 30 minutes from BBS. It's crazy, Necron, that like when you go back in time and you just take that 30 minutes out, like, did you have any idea that this is where we were going to end up at, bro?
No, I actually, dude. You know, even going back, you know, a couple years further than you, the whole Nolan trilogy. I mean, that was ruling the cinema. DC was like one of the top. You know, the Kristen Bell was killing it as Batman. I mean, everybody loved those movies. I mean, the dark. I know. I remember this silliness.
Wait, hold on.
You need to
Hold on.
respond, man.
Hey, no, because this shit is funny, right? Hold on, because look, Because something that's kind of been highlighted, right, over and over and over again, right, is right, Sky went to somewhere that wasn't the real Stone Quarry, right? Y'all think I talked to Zach about that? Right? Like y'all think Zach said that was a fake Stone Quarry? Woo!
One day when the whole story is told, oh my god,
bruh, yo, I can't. Necron, they better hope this thing don't happen, bro. They better, hey, just like that firework just went off, right? That is the sound of impending doom, bro. Because yo, y'all better hope and pray this thing never happens. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Necron, because it's just funny, man. Like, yo, they come in here and it's like, they just so upset. Why are you so obsessed with me? You ever heard that song, bro?
I get the point.
Hey, anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to do that because, like,
I want to point out one of the ironies of this particular person. First, he accuses everyone of being this and that, and now he's saying, being a bully himself. So, I mean, can you at least be consistent in your views, bro? I mean, what are you? It's a walking contradiction, man. What the hell?
Yeah, I got it. But let's get back to it because it's like,
so DC, it's like, right now at this very moment, unfortunately, it's a bottom of the barrel, dude. I mean, not from the Flash's fault. It's just all the stuff surrounding it. We're not going to go on all that. We already discussed, but it's unfortunate that movie had to suffer the way it did because it's a good movie. It's a cool movie. And like, some people loved it. Some people thought it was okay. And some people didn't like it. But I watch summer blockbusters all the time. You can't tell me that's on par or even better than a lot of these movies that, hit $100 billion. It's pretty damn good.
Bro,
so
you're absolutely right. Yeah, about that whole summer blockbuster thing. There have been a lot more movies that have done much bigger openings that are a lot worse than
Flash. Yeah, for sure. But that's just the state of where DC's at. So much brand confusion. Someone came out and announced something that probably shouldn't have been announced till maybe later on. It made people wonder, well, what's going on with these movies if these movies don't matter? Some people, got their own whatever personal things and agendas why they don't want to see it, whatever, that's true too. But all this is this DC is not, it's not where it needs to be. DC is not where it needs to be. That's just a fact. And it's unfortunate. If some people just hadn't gotten greedy in 2016 and just let this man finish his art, we would be in a completely different world right now.
Bro,
it'd be done with, right? It would even be done with.
Literally, man. If they just didn't take the 30 minutes out of BVS, bro, because
different world right now.
That's what started it all. That's literally what started this whole train, was removing 30 minutes from that film that clearly needed to be there. So much so that they even announced, right? So much so that they even announced there was a longer version coming before the film even came out in theaters, right? Which was wacky enough, right? So they've been having missteps since back then, bro. Literally announced that there was a longer version coming on Blu-ray before the movie came out, and even that's like, okay, so. Do I watch this version? Do I just think about that? You know what? It's crazy. Was they trying to sabotage Zach back then? It's wild. That's
that type of marketing is you're taking money out of the box office by even announcing that during the film's theatrical run. Why'd you
before Necron? No, before.
Yeah, that's right. Before even why would you do that? Why? I mean. Is it going to hurt anything if you announce it after the theatrical run that you're getting 30 more minutes? No, this is going to make people all these people who went and saw the movie want to see it even more. Because, oh shit, I love that movie. I want to see it more. they just have some weird marketing ideas. How many screenings of The Flash did they give away that could have been possible sold tickets?
Right? Man, like, yo, I know there were it seemed like every day there was another screening, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, wait a minute, like, and at first I was even being told by some people, they were like, yo, they were getting kind of concerned by all of these screenings. And I was like, nah, I think it's because they're confident that the film is good because, mind you, I had seen it, right? And I was like, yo, I think that they're trying to get the word out there, ahead of all this wackiness that is going to probably end up ensuing.
I think in some people's minds that was probably the case, and they did think that.
Right? But then, Necron, it was like, yo, more screenings and more screenings and more screenings. And I was like, okay, this is a little weird now. Like, this is like, why are you showing this movie so many times for free? Right?
At a certain point, you're taking tickets away, man. You're
right.
I mean, I wonder how many of those people who saw it for free would have even eventually just paid for it. Some of them would have.
I think a lot of them would.
Yeah, I mean, you were taking basically, food out of the mouth. Like, what are you doing, man? You got to stop now.
Right? Because look, you have to go seek out those screenings. Right, like they don't just kind of just offer them up, like, oh yeah, well, I mean, they do sometimes, but you have to like actively go and like sign up to try to go to that, right? So, with that being said, like how many of those people didn't go back and go pay to go watch the movie because they felt like they had already seen it, possibly multiple times?
Probably a lot of them, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
And you mix that in with James Gunn, using the Osborne effect, right, with him announcing his reboot while they have 4 movies still on the slate, right? That they were going to try to sell to people. I don't understand how you try to sell something that you have coming out. When you're already saying that you have this new thing that's going to actually be canon and better 2 years down the line. Like, no, we want that money like right now, like not in 2025.
Yep. So, I mean, what does that mean for Aquaman? Speaking of the state of DC, I don't think Aquaman will bomb as bad as The Flash, though.
Man, look,
I don't. I don't, just because he's kind of a little established.
I don't think it's gonna bomb as bad.
That's why I said as bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna bomb as bad, bro. But like, I'm not expecting Aquaman. Yo, I heard from a little birdie that saw the movie that was like, yo, this shit's kind of wacky. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey. So I don't know.
Yeah, because that's it, unless something else happens on Netflix, that's it, for your Snyder world.
Man, hey, right? Look, I am going to go enjoy The Flash like one or two more times while it's still in theaters. So
I'm going this weekend because I got 4 days coming to me, so I will see it again. Yep.
Yeah. Where I'm about to catch me some live action Batfleck, some live action Gal real quick, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be copping that 4K Blu-ray. And then
dude.
After that, man, right? After that, we just man, look, when it comes to DC, with me right now, it's this hashtag sell or nothing, until they show me something that, because like, to me personally, Blue Beetle looks very iffy.
It looks like a kid, you know, a young, or what do you call them, preteens or whatever, like one of those type of movies. You know, it doesn't look next level or anything to me. I do like the costume of the Blue Beetle. I ain't gonna front. You know, I think he looks cool.
And that last shot, the money shot with the big sword, right? She's like, I can create anything you can imagine or whatever. And he like flips the sword and he poses or like whatever. That part looks cool. But most of that trailer just does not hit for me. I'm gonna need to see something else.
Well, I mean, it was made to be on HBO Max, bro. That's the original plan of the movie, right? It was an HBO Max movie, and they decided to make it theatrical.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
God. Man, Mr. Freaking... You should get a ban after a while with all these accounts, man. Come on, gotta get live.
No, let them. Because
I know. I'm actually reading because these aren't entertaining for...
All right, let them. Because it's like, what's funny is that they just keep coming in here, oh my God, the cell movement's dead, right? Like, oh my God, right? The Sky, you're a liar, you're a grifter. Even though your channel just got monetized and all you've done is just pour money into your channel and into the sale movement, right? Pour money into AFSP, but you're grifting. You know what I'm saying? You're a grifter.
Yeah, all that $1,000 you raised for AFSP, right? You grifter. That's terrible.
Grifter.
Yeah, grift.
But I love it because at the end of the day, the bill, look, the bill is gonna come due. Right? And when that bill comes due, you're gonna have to pay it, or you're gonna have to be in the back washing dishes. But either way, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm telling you, man.
Dude, I mean, it's going to be one of the biggest foot and mouth moments, man. It's like, wow, dude.
Right? Hey, my hashtag was wacky, bro. I stole the idea, right? It's just all these things. But so, like I said, just make sure you smash that like button on every account, please.
Yeah,
right?
Come on,
just, look. If you're going to keep around, account, right?
We let you stick around. Come on.
If you're going to keep making accounts, just keep smashing the like button. You know what I'm saying? You can at least do that.
That's at least you can do for the most attention you'll get all night, bro.
Hey, but these are the fans, right? That James Gunn and them is counting on. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the fan base. You know what I'm saying? Right?
These are the ones who are running with Gunn, right? Is that their little saying? More like bumming with Gunn, but whatever, they're running with Gunn.
Lawlessness said, no, Sky, not wacky. It's the wackiest.
Oh, that's right.
In fact, the wackiest he's ever seen, right? Ever.
Boy, he should have never liked that tweet, Sky.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
He set this
chain reaction, bro. Chain reaction, bro. Chain reaction. Literally, I bet you he could go back, but look, him liking that tweet is probably what they call it in Flash? They was like, it's like one of those
cross points or something. Like, yes. You can't change that cross point. It just has
you can't change it, bro. You can't change it. Like he gonna keep trying to not like it, and every time you go back and try to change the timeline, he still ends up liking some dumbass tweet. And the whole thing just keep getting set off.
Sending new henchmen every time and the same result every time.
Right, same result. You know what I'm saying? And they keep coming here with all these Dennises.
I mean, I don't know, dude. The body bag company must be making a fortune, dude, because they just get buried.
God.
Why are you doing this?
Bruh.
Just make your movie. Make your Superman.
The wackiest hashtag ever. He said, sell VSL to Netflix. It's the wackiest hashtag. Yo, hey, y'all, hold up. Just in hindsight, think about that for 1 second. Right? James Gunn literally said, sell ZSJL to Netflix. It's the wackiest hashtag he's ever seen.
Like, look, I mean, yeah. I mean, the chat knows what's up, man.
They remember.
Yep.
Right? They remember, just like I do.
As Sil says, the streets, you know, they remember. They ain't gonna forget.
Right.
Oh yeah,
but
I run from Gunn.
Yo, real talk, right? But look, all this goes to show the state of DC, right? You have a co-head who has literally decided to move on from the core fan base. He feels that they can, and look, this is a dangerous game, yo. Like Star Wars kind of did this whole thing too, right? Where Star Wars thought that they could get away with alienating their core fan base
and getting going after a new crew. Yeah,
right. Look, I have been watching movies for quite some time. I'm not a dumb dude, right? Look, that is absolutely what they were saying with that Last Jedi movie. 100%. Right? Like, there was all these undertones of like, yeah, the past is, just kill the past, let it die if you have to, all this stuff. Fucking Luke tossing the lightsaber that means so much to him off the side of a cliff. Like, just all these things, just pretty
so
much
out of character of these characters.
Like, yeah, right. Where it's like at every turn they were literally showing you like, yo, this is not gonna be what you guys think that it's gonna be. Like all that old stuff, right? You guys don't have to listen to that. Here's Admiral Holdo, right? Her character was, oh my goodness. Like, we're gonna sideline Finn and everything, right? Kind of turn him into a background character pretty much, right? There was all these choices that they made, right? And the most cardinal.
He was one of the better characters from the
episode 7, yeah.
Yeah, man. I was like, why is he not in this movie?
Right, barely in it. He was over on that casino planet, literally just wasting time. Like that whole trip was just to waste 45 minutes. like literally nothing came from that trip, right? And there was all these choices made, and you could tell that they were literally trying to tell the people like, yo, the older fan base, we don't need you guys anymore. We can get new fans, right? There's a new generation of fans that can kind of carry us into this new phase. And look at what ended up happening. They ended up having to walk that back severely with all these Disney Plus projects, right? Which are just now starting to gather up some goodwill with the fan base again, like with Andor and The Mandalorian, especially the first 2 seasons.
Saved Star Wars, I think.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely did. They needed a badass. That's the whole point of the Star Wars, dude, but not getting rid of tradition at the same time, dude.
Watch this though, right? And just like Warner Brothers was trying to copy Disney with their MCU formula and they failed at doing that, right? They're literally copying what Disney did with Star Wars after Disney's already course correcting. Like this is some wacky stuff going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the state of DC has definitely seen better days. And I think that the only shining star or potential silver lining from this situation is #sell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty simple, dude, at the end of all that, man. Because when all of the time now when I hear things about the plans for DC and like, oh, this detail is dropped, this deal, it just sounds like this, bro.
Our early attempts at a tractor beam went through several preparations. Preparations A through G were a complete failure. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a working tractor beam, which we shall call Preparation H. What?
Why don't you just call it Operation Ass Cream, you ass?
I'm sorry, did you want some ice cream?
Yes, I'd love some chocolate ass cream.
Perhaps later.
Preparation H, Superman Legacy. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like to me, bro. Like a bunch of just crap. And I'm not here for it, man. The DC brand will go down a dark hole if nothing is sold to Netflix, if they don't sell anything to help the live action portion, because it's going to be DC light. That's all it is. Not just that it's Superman light. Not that just that the Batman and Pattinson's Batman is Batman light. Even though it's very dark when you're watching it, but not just that. It's the fact that it's just lacking everything, man. It's like a glorified Arrowverse, but it's worse somehow.
Yo, James Gunn got me thinking, did we judge Matt Reeves too harshly? Like,
I know.
Maybe I judged you too harshly. Like,
straight up, dude. That's exactly how I feel. But Necron, did you want to add a quick little quip real quick, or do you want to just watch this and get the hell out of here?
No, I do want to say now I am actually more interested in Matt Reeves's Batman sequel.
Wow.
Than I was
would say
before.
that too. Me too.
Yeah. Hopefully this cat, the Twilight guy, gets it together, because it's unfortunate, your movie is named The Batman and you were the weakest part of the Batman. Turn it around, bro, because you got all the tools to make this happen. So
yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah. And just for a little tip,
but you ain't the GOAT, and don't even try to think they're gonna outdo Ben Affleck or anything. But I'll give you a shot if you
bro. If we're
take
talking
it serious.
If we're talking GOATs, man. He's like Matt Castle, bro. He's just a good like replacement. He ain't even close, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I do want to see your clip, bro. I want to see what you've been,
absolutely.
Working on.
Nice little peek in, very short, but I do want to give you guys a nice little peek into how we start off the whole entire show, bro. And it gives you a little tidbit at the end there too of what's to come. So we have this little, I guess it's been called, now it's a documentary. It was just going to be behind the scenes footage, but we got, as always, dude, I have a story to tell. We have a story to tell, so it's going to be told.
I don't know if you ever had In-N-Out, but I'm going to take him to In-N-Out. You see if you like that shit. I love In-N-Out, and I love taking people there from out of town because they really be rocking with it. So we going to see, right? We got a lot of stuff planned for this weekend. And I just can't wait to meet the big homie. We're about to get to it. Full Circle weekend is about to be monumental. Project Full Circle is almost complete.
Bubbo.
Oh yeah, dude, that looks cool.
Little trailer.
Hey,
How you feel? How you feel? Let's get an
I
instant.
forgot some of that stuff was even in there, bro. Like, man, this is
That's why I
crazy.
said the in and out story that you told, bro. Was like perfect for tonight, bro. I had to drop that tonight. Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, and it all tied together. Yeah,
tied
man.
together,
Cool.
bro. Yeah, you dropping your In and Out burger. You wanted to bring Sil the In and Out, yo, because I love In and Out. Yo, it was perfect, bro. It was perfect. I was like, yeah, I gotta drop
Man,
it tonight. So,
I don't even think we ended up going.
oh man, oh man.
Now I think about, man, we were so busy, yo.
You were just doing
Full Circle Weekend was like a blur, bro. It wasn't long enough for sure. But yo,
We
this
gotta
looks
recap
crazy,
it.
man.
We gotta recap it, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. How you feel after seeing that, though? How you guys feel about after seeing that? You guys probably just want to watch the whole thing already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I ain't seen it all, so Sky lived it. He knows what's up. But I
Yo,
wanna
but I
see
don't
it.
remember this shit. Like, I don't remember what I shot, bro. 100%. Like, I didn't even remember shooting that video until he put it out. I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of did shoot that. Right. But, yeah, nah, this is going to be crazy. I cannot wait for this thing to be finished. Yo, just stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.
That's cool. It all got documented.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I won't say it all.
Most
but you
of
know
it
what I
did.
mean. Yeah,
And-
you got
and-
documentation of the event, man.
The best part is like there is a story to tell, like with this, and it's an untold thing. Like, yeah, you can look at online and put pieces together, but this will put it all together. This will tell our story from our perspective rather than somebody getting our story from a third party. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really hate about this internet stuff is that no one's going to take the time to do their due diligence to learn who we are. Like, it's not going to happen in a night, in a day, in a couple of minutes. But if they hear something that's damning from somebody, they instantly, before they even meet us, they're like, oh, okay, that person's a piece of crap. Like, that person sucks. Like, instantly, without even knowing who we are. And this documentary hopefully can tell our story in a way where people can learn who we are, but also they'll learn our perspective for the things that went down. So like, I wasn't there, but I felt like I was a part of what was going on. I felt like other people were all part of it. And then obviously the aftermath has to be talked about as well. So that's going to be a nice little tidbit as part of the Cell story, yo. So yes, if you're looking forward to it, get even more hype because it's going to be like watching like an episode of TV. I don't know. Like I was telling Sky, I was like, bro, I watch so much like stuff in my day. Like, this is like so easy for me to edit. I'm just like just going through it. The only thing I'm waiting on is the new stuff that we need to add. But yeah, man, this is gonna be fun. I love to put things together and create, and actually like to be able to be the one to tell our story. I'm honored in it. But I myself, I told you guys today, like I wish I had more hours in the day, just so I could like have it done already, just so I could finish it. I want to finish it myself, you know what I mean? Because I know I'm going to enjoy it just as much, if not more. So, yeah, thank you guys for taking over the stream, allowing me to finish it out so I can play it. But yo, Necron, I know you need to get to sleep, so let's just wrap this thing up. Unless somehow late ass Leon pops out the Speed Force.
That was his cue, I'm sure.
I know, right. Oh,
be right there.
But Necron, earlier you had Pandora's box.
Yes, sir.
What should the replay crew be looking forward to on Pandora's box?
Oh man, we had a good time. I believe, and I'll announce it here. I think we're gonna go ahead and have Retro Nerd Girl as a regular on Pandora's box with me and Mikey. It's just a perfect type of show to have her on with. You know, we talk about more retro type things. So tonight we're talking about Stephen King films.
Yeah,
and if you guys,
I got to replay crew that because I got
it was a good one.
I already know that Retro was going in. I already know.
I tuned in and she was just on a full Necron, just sitting there like listening intently. I was like, oh wow, this is really.
Oh yeah, because she always comes with the facts and the,
she does, boom,
the behind the scenes and the things you didn't know. Even me and Mikey were like, oh, I didn't know that. You know, she's fantastic, man. So yeah, she says she wants to do it. So, you know, we'll be probably doing that every Wednesday, you know.
That's awesome, dude. That's
and
so awesome.
it's a good one too, man. If you're into Stephen King and more, you know, obviously the more 80s stuff, you know, that's what we focused on more, kind of a couple later films, but
that's your neck of the woods, bro. That's perfect for you. It's your neck of the woods.
Yeah,
I'm glad that Retro's on there too, because it's always good to have some ladies fill in on our syndicate shows, and it's not just all of the homies all the time. So yeah, definitely good to have.
Oh yeah, it's great to get a different perspective, because you know, like, guys are going to be guys, and we're going
exactly. And someone like Retro is probably like one of the smartest people I know.
Well, you know, the fucking guys I hang around with.
Yeah, the Friday nights, dude.
No, I know exactly what you mean, bro. It's just, you know, it's that dude energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fact.
It's good to have the ladies come around every once in a while.
Have a different perspective. But sometimes Retro just a savage too with her views, man. Like, yeah.
I was gonna say sometimes they give it just as much, bro. So that's why though I love having them around.
Retro said she used to go to sleep listening to the Witching Hour. Like, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like,
it's true, because she'd be commenting.
Yeah. I was like, what? This is relaxing. How is this relaxing? Like, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna chill. Right? The Witching Hour.
The Witching Hour.
The Witching Hour of all shows.
That's a nice plug. Are you doing another Witching Hour Friday night? I'm assuming.
I'm pretty sure I will.
Okay,
I might do it a little later this week, because the last couple weeks we had to start earlier, because the one last Friday Francisco was in town in San Antonio from Jamming Out All Badass, who's another collaborator with me. See, I rock in two worlds. If you don't know, chat, I over here in Still Nation with the Cool Table. But then over in my metal world, I'm part of the unholy trinity of the Witching Hour, Death Metal Podcast, and Jamming Out All Badass. Those we all do our death metal stuff, our death metal, hardcore punk, speed metal, all that stuff is over there. But it all ties together in my mind. I think it's all this badass shit. So
exactly, so diverse, bro. And yeah, if you want just like a taste of the Necron world, stop by on a Friday night, man, and just chill in the chat for a little bit. It's so much fun too, also because you guys like are so genuine. You just talk about the scene, you give your honest opinions, you respect one another, but then you also will shit on each other.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of ball busting.
You know what I'm saying? But that's all out of respect, you know.
Oh yeah, no one's mad or anything. It's fun.
No one's like, even though someone might do like more things, and I forget who like one guy is who's like the producer and does a lot of like making the stuff, but like no one's above anybody else. You guys are all equals, which is I love. And that's why I feel like I can be an equal in your chat. It's because that's how you guys make that energy whenever I'm out all badass with you guys.
We're not like trying to be elitist or anything. We're just having fun.
Just having fun, bro. That's why.
And if you go to my jump in on one of my shows, you'll get to see one of the most insane persons from Texas called Fraser Ian Dawson. He's quite the character, man. He rules. Fucking Fraser rules, but he's a maniac.
Dude, to me, he's like our Joker. You know what I mean? If you're Batman, he's like our Joker. He's amazing, bro. Yeah, Fraser is it's hilarious. But yes, please subscribe to Necron if you already have it. If you haven't already, if you like rock music, if you like metal, obviously death metal, all that, some punk. To me, I've been hearing a lot more punk in you recently, but which I'm not mad about. I like punk on Friday nights.
Oh yeah, I like the old school hardcore punk.
It kind of blends.
Not that karate chopping crap they do now with the kids. I'm not into that. But the old school stuff, yeah, dude. I grew up on that too, man. So I'll play that.
It reminds me of me growing up in New York and being in like Battle of the Bands. And for no reason, like being in a middle school gym and people just wrecking stuff for no reason, just because of the punk and the metal that was playing, just going insane. But it's ultimate release, man. Every Friday night, I love going in and just listening, lurking. I love listening and lurking on Necrons. Go ahead, bro.
And like Sky, my channel just got monetized, so
Yes.
you can drop a super chat if you want. I ain't gonna ask you to do it, but if you want, hey, I ain't gonna deny it either. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Hey,
whatever.
Go ahead.
Wait,
Bro. Support the channel.
you had them turned on for earlier, right?
Yes, sir. I did. And
I didn't see it. Damn it.
Brucifer from Mad Max's network, who's a bro of mine.
Shout out Brucifer.
Was my first super chat.
Damn.
Mine was, did y'all see who mine was from?
Bad Dan.
Bad Dan.
Hey.
Bad Dan, bro.
That's what's up.
Bad
Oh,
Dan.
and you know another great selling point of Pandora's box is you're gonna have Mikey Sutton on there too, talking about
That's
stuff he
amazing.
loves, and it's great to see that side of Mikey not having to be scoop pressured, and just being able to talk about things he enjoys talking about too. Not saying he doesn't enjoy scooping and all that, but you know, it's just fun to hear Mikey talk about going to the movies back in the day, talk about old movies he loves. It's a different side, man. Have a good time.
I would say if as far as like a comparison, right? If Sill's like Good Countdown was his release and his like relaxing show, that's the same thing for Mikey with Pandora's box. Like he can just show up, chill out. You have all the info ready to go, and Mikey just like speaks from memory. And also when he does that, I think we get more stories from Mikey because things will be brought up, and you're like, "Oh, this reminds me of this," and you're just like, "Oh, damn, Mikey, there's more stories that you got. You got more stories."
I don't even know if you remember or if you were there, Austin. He announced on the show about his new retro network he's starting with you.
I missed it. Damn it, bro!
You missed it. So yeah.
You announced it, yeah. Watch the replay, crew. Obviously, there's some nuggets
replay that,
for you.
and if you watch it on replay, leave a comment that you watch it on replay. It helps in the
replay.
algorithm.
Damn it, Mikey! You announce the stuff without telling me. That's hilarious. And that's what happens, bro. That's what happens when Mikey Sutton's the boss, bro. He's just gonna put it out there, and you got to follow through. But
and I also want to say one more thing. I'm sorry, no,
dude. Let Necron talk, bro.
Like and subscribe to the Good Austin's channel. We got to get Austin up there too. Like and subscribe, guys. Come on. If you're in the chat and you watch this every week, subscribe to the Good Austin.
Hold on, Necron. Don't leave yet. Let me finish putting this in the back chat because you gotta see before you go.
Yeah,
I will stick around longer.
So to confirm, Mikey, Pandora is like a spa for me. Yeah, so he absolutely enjoys that, man.
Yeah, he gets to freestyle and just talk about cool stuff that he enjoys, you know, and from the, you know, it was more of a, I guess, a retro show, you know, because we talk about horror movies from the 80s. And
I guess you're gonna be on our network every once in a while.
He wants me to cover like 80s metal stuff and whatever else. I know I'll be around, and I think he got retro to do some stuff too.
Dude, there's so much to dive into from all of the past stuff and especially like people your age, my age, where we grew up on these things, but we didn't have the deep dive of knowledge into them, and to learn more things about these movies, to learn about the production of them, how they came to be, who did it, where they went afterwards. I really think that's some of the most interesting things about our history is like the history of cinema, and also the history of like the movies that really made us believe in, like, you know, magic and the things that made us escape our everyday. So yeah, dude, that's so cool that you're going to be doing that. You're going to be joining forces with us, and thank you for promoting my channel as well, Pandora's Box, The Witching Hour. Do you have any other shows? Am I forgetting?
I might do a new show. I'm probably going to do it this weekend, and I'm going to call it the Bitching Hour. I'm just going to go there and rant about things that irritate me.
Let's go.
The Bitching Hour. I'll have guests who want to come on. You guys come on and rant about whatever makes you get under. It doesn't even have to be geek or whatever. Just anything. It's the Bitching Hour.
Oh my God.
Like me dropping my in and out earlier, man. I could have went on a about that.
You should have people like send in submissions too. Like,
but I think one of the first ones I'll have is Frasier. Or that, I mean, come on,
Oh
dude.
my God, that's gonna go viral.
That is so.
That's gonna go
That
viral.
is such a good idea, bro. But you have, I'm telling you, you should put out like a tweet like, yo, send your submissions in. We'll take the best ones. Like, if you have a bitch fit like this week, just record it and send it into the bitching hour, bro. We'll put the best ones on.
I'll be, judging, but people from Silver Nation will definitely be able to go on the bitching hour. I don't care,
Yes, that's awesome, bro. Yes. Oh my God, what a good idea. I wrote that down on my paper. I'm making you a logo for that instantly, bro.
And I might need you to upgrade my background to throw retros into the mix with me, Mikey, from Pandora whenever you get a chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me write that down. So while I'm writing this down, Sky, go ahead, promo what you got coming up. I know you got night shift tomorrow night, spaces on Friday. What am I missing?
Yeah, man. Night shift tomorrow night, spaces on Friday. Talking hashtag sales ESJL. I also made an announcement earlier on Twitter that I will announce on here now for you guys. There've already been some people reaching out, so that's been super dope. Next week, I have cleared my schedule from all of my normally scheduled streams. Next week, I will be talking strictly hashtag sales ESJL. I'm going on pretty much whoever platform is trying to have a healthy conversation about this movement. Whoever has questions, comments, concerns, or just wants to talk about the milestones of our movement, what we've done so far, what are we looking to do in the future? What are some of the things that kind of led us to this point? Like really whatever. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to be doing this. I've already been reached out to from multiple platforms, people wanting to set up discussions, and I cannot wait to kind of go on this little hashtag sales ESJL tour. Like it's going to be super dope. And so also for YouTube as well, I will put this out for all content creators. If you guys are trying to lock in and have a healthy conversation next week, get with me through whatever format, and we can try to lock that in, because I'm trying to have as many healthy conversations about this campaign that we can possibly have. So yes, there will be no night shift next week, right? I'm not appearing on any of my normal streams next week. I'm literally taking the entire week off to hashtag sales ESJL tour, and then just be on the lookout from there. But lots of things coming, lots of big plans pretty soon. Next month, Mikey and I are going 5 days per week, right? So that'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and Friday. Right.
Schedule dropping for that soon.
Oh yeah. Right. And
that's 6 days. Oh, let me count.
We just saw that real time. How about that, bro? Sky be having so many ideas, he forgets what his ideas are. I got you, homeboy.
Right.
He goes, right, we are dropping that soon. Word. Forgot I'm making the schedule. That's hilarious, bro. But did you guys want to say anything else about the topics tonight? About anything you got coming up? Promo, anything? Any last thoughts for the evening before we close this out? This fine Wednesday night.
Sells the ESJL on the Netflix. Sells Snyder versus the Netflix, bro. I've done covered all my bases.
Right. Hey, we gonna be back in here, yo. I cannot wait to continue on this campaign that we got going. I'm feeling very great about our chances and where we stand right now. He said Sky versus the wackiness, right? We pulling up to whoever trying to have a conversation. So we going
the cell tour, bro. The cell tour. That's such a good idea as well, because there's no other way to get the message out than in order to put a PSA out and be like, hey, if you want to have the conversation, let's have it.
Yeah.
And just open the discourse, man. People have to know.
Yeah.
Like, they may not even know that you're open to it, right?
And not only just that, right? I was literally pondering on that earlier, right? The people that don't want us to be able to get this done, like that's what they feed on, They feed on us like not working together, people, having these conversations like in silos, kind of, right? And things of that nature. And when, you bring the light to the darkness when it comes to these conversations, that's the type of things that, really upset them, right? So no, I cannot wait. This is gonna be very fun. And if we weren't doing something right, they wouldn't be here, right? inktothepeople.com/salesgsjl. Yo, is them Martian Manhunter shirts?
I'm checking right now.
Yeah. So
because
nice update. Yeah, if we weren't doing something right, they wouldn't be here. My bad for cutting you off, but that's to finish your thought.
Go ahead.
God.
If we weren't doing something right, they wouldn't be here, bro. And that's exactly how it feels right now. I mean, I went on a little mute tour today on my Twitter because thankfully Twitter doesn't notify me when people are just hating in my replies. I have to actually see other people replying to you in my thread to notice that. And also, thankfully, I had a healthy discourse with a few people on Twitter, and not that necessarily they were swayed, but they finally were given the correct amount of information rather than just a portion of it or any of it. And they were enlightened. Whether they still agree with it or not, at least they know now that it is a possibility, that Netflix is interested, that Zack Snyder wants to continue his story, and that we're not out of bounds and we're not out of place by asking for this to be sold to Netflix. It's by all means a possibility. And if you want to support the campaign and continue to be a real Snyder fan and support AFSP, go down to this link below, inktothepeople.com/sellsgsjl. And you guys just checked. What was the update on that?
We got to sell one more Martian Man.
One more.
Singular shirt.
Regular shirt. And
when's it end? When's it end?
3 days.
3 days to sell one shirt. I think we can do that.
Yeah, someone out there,
I don't think we can do that. I know we can do that shit.
I know we can do that.
I bet I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be sold because some smart Zack Snyder fan is going to buy that shirt after watching.
Shout out to you. If that's you, make sure you shout yourself out so we can thank you on the proper timelines, because we do absolutely love the support. We don't get any money from
Matter of fact, if you cop that Martian Manhunter shirt right now, after watching this stream, shoot me a picture of proof of purchase. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do something a little special for you. Facts.
Hell yeah.
And if anybody out there is worried, like we're like getting money out of this or on the side, Ink to the People already have the direct link to AFSP. No money exchanges into our hands. It goes straight from the campaign straight to AFSP.
Bro, and we buy these shirts, so if anything, we pay for these. Like we don't make anything, we lose money out of this.
No. Bro, they was calling us grifters and our channels wouldn't even monetize. Like, we're not talking about sane people here, yo.
Hey, and
like, you understand? We literally ain't sold nothing. Like, ain't sold no kind of merch.
Nothing.
Everything we've been doing is for AFSP and benefiting suicide Christians.
Yeah, right. And
unreal.
I want them to really like go to other YouTubers all around the internet, content creators around the internet, and call them the same thing and have that same type of energy, because we're just doing what everyone else is doing, except better, if not more effective. And just because we're more confident and we're, maybe a little bit abrasive to you, and we don't conform within whatever lines that you have within your head, doesn't matter. It doesn't invalidate us in any single way, shape, or form. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep pouring our hearts into this and pushing forward with positivity, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, we're going to keep winning. And, man, just keep hashtagging sell ZSGL and Netflix. Hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Make sure you're including them both. Make sure if you're tweeting those hashtags that in that tweet you're being positive and you're not tagging WBD or James Gunn. You can do whatever else you want to outside of using those hashtags. You can use other hashtags in a different tweet. You can tag James Gunn and WBD in a different tweet. That's fine. Just don't do that with the sell hashtags so we can differentiate the sell movement from the toxic past that we don't want to be involved in. So it's pretty simple. It's not hard to understand. You can do what you want. It's a free cunch, mostly. And we're free to move about the cabin, bro. We're flying at a good distance now, bro. And we're just going to send it on to our destination with smooth sailing and low turbulence. You know what I mean? So thank you guys all for coming through. Obviously, everyone in the chat, everyone in the replay crew, shout out to you already. I know it's probably going to be A-Pass. It's going to be Retro. It's going to be Mama Bear. Shout out to everyone in the replay crew. I couldn't say enough about how awesome this community is, man. And without you guys being here, there is no Syndicate Network. We probably still stream, but who knows? Maybe it would just be the bots and the haters in the chat. Who knows? Who knows?
Man.
Who knows?
Yo.
But yo, we're not gonna be young.
I don't even want to think about that shit, bro.
We're not even gonna think about that shit, yo. Yeah, but thank you guys for being here. Not sure yet. I haven't decided if I'm doing a Friday stream and bringing it back. But we'll definitely be back on Saturday for Cartoons and Cereal. Don't you forget. It'll be. Have we announced where it's gonna be yet?
No, because we gotta. It's one last conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. You still haven't had it. My God, dude. My God, yo. All right. Someone put the bat signal up. We're gonna be looking for him. But yo, from me, the rest of the cool table. Till next time, chat. Much love. Have a good night. Peace.